What is up? What is up, everybody? We are on the road. We driving, which is something I know I ain't supposed to be doing. I hope this looks okay. Let me cut some more lights on. Oh, we go hard. You know what I'm saying? Before we even get started, you guys already know what it is. Drop that area code and where you representing down in the comment section. Before we even get started, you already know how we do on this channel when it comes to a live. Where is everybody representing from? Where are you guys at? Because I done been to like 12 different, no, I ain't been to 12. I've been to like maybe 5 or 6 area codes for the past week and a half. I haven't been dropping any content or going live or doing anything like that. And my apologies, guys, because I've been on the road trying to make some content, man. 972 in the building. Southern Cali in the building. What is up? What's good, guys? Saturday night. I'm about 3.5 hours home from home. Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? Talk to me. Talk to me. Thanks for the love, Jay. Appreciate the love. Right now, we are in North Carolina. We are headed North Carolina, 773 Chicago. Appreciate the love. Yeah, that's what's up, Troy. Georgia in the building. Indiana. I ain't back yet. I'm almost there. Detroit, Michigan in the building. I'm on the road right now, guys. Headed back to Virginia. And I must say, this tour was pretty freaking crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy. All the way from Virginia down to Miami, and we did it in like a week and a half. Philly in the building. We got some people tuning in, man. We got some people checking in. I apologize for the video quality if the video quality is bad. I am on the road. I'm traveling through a whole bunch of waves. Chesterfield, Will Cloud, Fort Mill, South Carolina in the building. I was just in South Carolina like 30 minutes ago. So I just wanted to holler at you guys real quick. We ain't talking in a while. You guys pretty much anything you want right now. I'm open to all questions. I'll answer them as best as I can. But, I just wanted to explain my tour. Felt like I needed to get away. I needed to take a vacation. So I grabbed, a week and a half to go out and try to see if I could get some. Yeah, Tire Creek in the building. That's Jay. What up, Jay? Met Jay down at the ramp at Cairo Creek in Cairo at Tire Creek, and we chopped it up for him. Man, he a cool dude. So, like I was saying, I grabbed like a week and a half off from work because I wanted to go fishing, man. Just a whole week of fishing, no stress, no nagging, no nothing. I could just go fishing and really do what I wanted. Anything was possible. Miami, man. We went to Miami. Priory Creek this week. That's what's up. So I got a whole bunch of content coming out. It'll be coming out within the next few weeks, but I started my boat build project as well. So I'm converting my John boat that I had for 3 years into a bass boat, or well, somewhat of a bass boat. And it's pretty crazy the stuff that I use to convert it. So you guys got to stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty dope, if I must say so myself, because it really worked out kind of like I wanted it to. But I got some things I need to change, and that's going to have to go on. But you guys got to check that out. And, the tour, man, it's a whole lot of stuff going on. Today, I dang on broke my my license plate holder trying to get into some water. Dang on damage my prop. It was a real crazy day today. And and I ain't catch no fish. Had bites and everything, but still couldn't hook up with the fish all the way. Hook sets, I don't know. Looks like my hook was bent out for some reason. I don't know how I got bent. It was a fresh hook. And 512, what up? It was a fresh hook. So I don't know what the hell was going on with that. It was up. I can tell you one thing though. I did not expect to have to spend as much cash as I did. That was a expensive little trip. You know, I thought it was going to be less expensive since I was camping and everything. But it still was expensive. Like gas is like crazy, man. I need to get like a helicopter or something, man, and just fly to all these places. That would be dope. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, T-Bird. So, what up, what up? What up, my truth? So it was definitely the trip was worth it. It was just expensive. Like I gotta do some shit of overtime, y'all, to recoup. You know what I'm saying? In the 910. Where is 910? What's the 910 area code? That's South Carolina? I don't know. He just went away. But anyway, like I said, guys, I spent a lot of money, but we caught some fish. We got some good content coming out. If you guys haven't checked out, yeah, North Carolina. Okay. North Carolina, we went to, where did we go in North Carolina? We went to one spot. Then we went to another one. I forgot the name. It was like a week and a half ago. I know we didn't do that well at the first spot, but the second spot was called Baloo's. And Baloo's is beautiful. Like the water was so clear. It was like 15 feet down, and I could see the bottom of the water. It was crazy. Famous last words. No, I'm good. Paying attention to what's going on in front of me, man. No wreckage over here. You know what I mean? I've got this locked down. Y'all on the right, on my right hand side, the road is directly in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only looking over there when I see a comment pop up or something like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. We living dangerously, dog. We going all the way to Virginia. So I got like another 2 hours to go. I'm trying to stay awake. That's the only reason that I'm on here right now, for real, is to try and stay awake. I've been up since like 7 o'clock this morning. Packed the tent up and all that good stuff. Got to the lake around 1-2 o'clock, because it was like 4.5 hours away from where I was. So I got on the water at like 2 o'clock, or I tried to get on the water. So when I pull up to the first landing, there's like a Asian lady, and she's like 75. She has this cane, and she's walking out toward me, slowly walking out, and she finally gets to me, like maybe 5 minutes later or something. I'm talking about, this is like 50 yards. It took her like 8 to 10 minutes to get to me. So when she gets to me, she said, "Oh, you the one that called earlier?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't called. I just Googled this place." And she was 30. Wow. Don't Chad Hoover it. Wow. No, but so this lady is walking up to me. So she said, "Did you this your first time here?" After she asked me, did I call, I was like, "No, I haven't called. This is my first time here ever in life." And she said, "Oh, did you put the money in the box?" I said, "How much is the launch fee?" She said, "What part of Virginia am I fishing in?" Yeah, man. I need to go ahead. You guys throw a thumbs up in the comments section if you think I should do like maybe a 5 subscriber fishing trip where I go for a week and fish with a subscriber every day of that week for 5 days, no matter where they're at. If you think that'd be dope, let me know in the comment section. We need to do a giveaway with dog. Hey David, you got my information, dog. So David, you hit me up, man. We'll talk about it. That'd be dope. Cause that shit is fire for real. Okay. So I'm gonna try to start to get together this idea for five people. I'll choose 5 people and they'll get to go fishing with me in their home state. That would be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, David, I'm serious though. Hit me up, man. We'll talk about it, man. We'll get something going. So that was a plan that kind of came out of this. You coming to Cali? Yeah, I'll come to Cali. Ain't no problem. All it is a flight. You got to have the boat. I'll bring my rides and all that. Yeah, I do need to come to Cali because they got some huge fish out in Cali. New Jersey, already in the VA. Dude, hail. Okay. Yes, let's do that. All right. So now, guys, how should I pick the people that I'm going to come fish with? How do you think I should do that? Should I do like a giveaway or like trivia questions? 804 in the building. I appreciate the love, GG Lick, I think it said. I don't know. But y'all guys tell me, let me know, how are we going to choose the winners? What's the best way to choose the 5 people that will win a fishing trip with me in their home state? Y'all got to give me some ideas, man. We got to work this out. Ain't nobody even saying nothing. I guess I ain't gonna do it now because ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all need to get them keyboards up. Type a little bit quicker. So that's a challenge of some kind. Okay. It'll make content not only for channel but who participates. Okay. A drawing, meat and fish. Okay, so should I just Great Lakes can't beat that? That's too big, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna know what the heck I'm doing out in the Great Lakes. That's like, man, that's humongous. The Great Lakes? Wow. So, one person said a meat and fish. Maybe I'll have like a tournament or something. And you know what I'm saying? Like 20 people can enter the tournament and whoever catches like the biggest fish or whatever, or the 5 biggest fish will win. So we can wake up the earliest. Briary Creek at day wait. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. So that's one idea. Do a online tournament where I'll set it up on my Instagram or my Facebook page to where all you guys will go out and try to catch the biggest fish possible within a certain time frame. And the 5 biggest fish will win a trip with me to go fishing in your home state. I feel like that'd be awesome. That'd be kind of crazy. Bag weight of 5 fish. See, that's the thing. Everybody ain't gonna be able to catch 5 fish in one day. And I know that for a fact because it's hard for me sometimes to catch 5 fish in a day. Certain species, yeah, it's definitely going to have to be, what do y'all think, bass? Should we do bass for the fishing tournament, or any species, just the biggest, whatever weighs the most? So if, like, you catch a catfish that weighs 50 pounds, then you good. No? Let me put this cruise control. Bass, okay. Yeah, I think bass, because that's primarily what we're gonna be fishing for. If I come fish with you, it's gonna be bass. So we might as well, a 3-day thing, for bass. Okay, that might be kind of dope. But y'all get me all off subject, man. I'm supposed to be talking about how my day today and how screwed up it was. Okay, but that's something that I'm definitely going to visit, and you guys make sure, if I forget, that you keep me on point and make sure that you don't let me forget about the 5 subscriber fishing tour. That'd be dope. So the old lady, she's walking up, right? And she said, did I put the money in the box and all that? I'm like, no, this is my first time here. Never been here before. How much is the launch fee? $10. Oh, well, I only have card. Do you take card? No, we don't take card. Oh, there's an ATM down the street. She's telling me it's an ATM. I said, is there any other launches that are close to here? And she was like, no, there's no more launches. Lady, this lake is 110,000 acres. You telling me there is no other launch? That's insane. There's got to be another launch for this huge lake. So boom, I'm like, all right, I find one. So I find the lake. I mean, a launch on the other side of the lake is the opposite way of which I had to get to her. But it was on the way to the store to get some cash. So if there was a fee, I could pay it over at the other side, because hers was kind of far from where I wanted to go. So I went ahead, went over to that second spot that I thought was going to be a launch. Why is that? Yeah, definitely she wanted my $10. Oh, and then on top of that, before I even found the launch and all that stuff, she asked me how long was I gonna stay out there. I said, I'm staying until it gets dark. She said, oh no, you gotta leave around 6:30 because we locked the gate. I said, not only do I have to pay you $10, I have to leave at the time that you want to leave because you gotta lock the gate. I was like, oh no, that's dead. I'm definitely not launching here. So I find another spot that's supposed to be a launch. When I get there, it's like an old rundown building and the gate is locked. I'm like, no, come on. This can't be life. I'm like, I really want to go fishing here. It's my last day. Then I got to go back home. I need to figure out something. So I stop, I look around. There's another launch 10 minutes away. So back to the old lady. She told me there's no other launch on a 110,000 acre lake. But obviously there was. I knew that. But I just took her word for it. Like, okay, all right. So I find another launch. I'm like, oh, okay, it's in a state park. It's only 10 minutes away. I'm going there. I get there. State park, you know, when you get to the state park, you gotta pay just to get into the park. So the park fee was $3 for a non-resident. I only had a $5 bill, so I threw the $5 in there. Oh, by the way, this is all raw. You will not see any of this on this video. So when you guys go to watch the video and you say, oh, well, he was telling me this was happening and this was going on, I didn't film any of this just because I was trying to hurry up and get on the water. So when I get to the ramp in the state park, I'm like, all right, word. I paid my little $5. It was supposed to be $3, but I paid $5. Got in, look at the ramp, look down at the water. I'm like, okay, this is doable. So I start backing the truck down. as I'm back in the truck now, after I get all my gear and all that stuff in the truck, in the boat, I mean, I'm backing it down. I'm backing down. Boat hits the water. When the boat hits the water, it starts floating off. I'm like, all right, I'm good. And if you guys have seen, you have seen me launch my boat before. When you see me, when I'm by myself, I like to get my rope and attach it to the trailer and push the boat off, and that rope grabs the boat, and I just drive back up, grab the rope, and then pull the boat to the dock or whatever. But this particular launch, it didn't have a dock. So I'm like, all right, I'll just pull it up to the land. So when I'm looking in my rearview mirror, I see the boat start coming really quick at me. I'm like, oh, I need to get out and grab the boat. So when I get to the boat, the waves are so bad out there at this lake. Like the wind was blowing 15 miles an hour. So the waves were so bad that it took the boat, and instead of facing the truck, like it's on the ramp, on the trailer facing it, the waves took the boat and turned it sideways. So the boat is the trailer is still on the ramp. The boat is parallel to the trailer. So the side of the boat is pointed toward the back of the trailer. So it kicked it sideways, and the boat is just rolling with the waves, like that, rolling up until it gets up under the trailer. And when it gets up under the trailer, the waves keep coming. I didn't have my motor tilted up because I never have to have the tilt lock up on my motor. So the dang on thing, boom, kicks up under the trailer. Boom, kicks under the trailer. It was hitting the trailer so hard that it lifted the trailer up. The trailer wheels were coming off the ground with every wave. It was bow. And then I looked back and I didn't have the tilt lock on my motor, so my prop was banging on the concrete with every wave. When it was going down, it was just like bow, bow, bow. So I'm looking at this like this is all happening so fast. So I'm looking at this on the actual concrete of the ramp. So I'm like, oh my God, I got my pants on. So I immediately run into the water and get into this water to try and tilt lock my motor up so it ain't banging on the concrete. But keep in mind, guys, I got a sick video coming out with the top speed of my new Mercury, my 2020 Mercury 9.9 horsepower engine. I'm gonna drop that when I get back into the swing of things. But so I'm trying to tilt lock this thing. I can't figure out how to tilt lock it. So it's going 3-4 minutes. I'm trying to get this thing tilt locked, right? And guess what, guys? There are 5 people standing over there on the bank just looking at me. They're just looking at me struggle. I don't see them yet, though. At this point, I don't see them. So I'm trying to tilt lock. The thing, I couldn't get it to tilt lock, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I had to hold the motor up with my hand and kind of push the boat over while standing in knee-deep water with slides on. Yes, I had my Nike slides on during this whole process. It's super rocky out there and slippery, but it was a whole lot going on. So boom, I'm holding the motor up and pushing the thing to shore. So I finally get it up on the sand. The sand is like sand, and then it's rocks all around the boat ramp that's coming down. You'll see all of this stuff in the video. But I finally get it up. I get the tilt lock, finally get that correct. Now, my boat trailer, excuse me a second, guys. My boat trailer has been hit so hard that it is now sitting over to the side. on the side of the ramp, not even on the ramp anymore, but like on the rocks. So I'm like, man, I am screwed. I do not know what to do. So what I decided to do was get on the boat and get my trolling motor, drop my trolling motor, and troller motor it back on to the trail. So I had to ramp back it back down so that it lines up and it's on the ground. Yeah, John boat. This is a John boat. It's not no big, huge. Like if it was like a pontoon boat or something like that, I wouldn't have had no problem launching it because it would have been bigger. But I got a little small 15-foot. It's wide though. It's like it's 5 foot wide in the middle. So it's a 15-foot John boat though. It sits low. Plus I added the deck on there, so it sits even lower. So I'm back down the ramp. I got the ramp straight. So I go back to the boat, push the boat off, back in the knee-deep water. I'm in the knee-deep water, pants just super soggy. So I push the boat out, drop the trolling motor, go around. I go around, I line it up perfectly on the first attempt with the trolling motor, even with the waves that were breaking at like 4 to 5 feet. I mean, the waves were breaking so hard when it was stuck on the dock, when it was stuck on that concrete in the rock, the waves were coming over top of the John boat sides, of the gunnels of the John boat. So I was like, oh, hell no, I'm definitely not going to do this shit today. So I get it back on the trailer. I put it back up. And at this point, this is when I see 5 people literally staring at me, looking like, I was like, damn, y'all see me over there? Y'all ain't offer no help or nothing. Y'all just watch me struggle through that whole process. So after struggling with that whole process, I got the boat back on the trailer, and then I noticed that my tag for my trailer was no longer on it. So I went to go see where that was. It was laying on the ground. The whole bracket for my tag just broke off during this whole nonsense. So luckily I prepared and I brought my tools and screws and all that stuff, because you don't want to be on the road in case something happens like that. You know what I'm saying? If I would have not brought that stuff, I would have no tag on my trailer right now. So luckily I brought that. So then I fixed that stuff. People on my ramp on Columbia set up chairs and watch people launch. Oh wow. They just watch people mess up. I guess that's like a sport, you know what I'm saying? You see somebody launching and they about to mess up, you just whip out your phone like everybody does when it's a fight or something. You just whip out your phone and try to catch them getting messed up instead of helping, lending a hand. But it's all good. I got it by myself, so it is what it is. So I put the dang on boat. I got the boat back on the trailer now. Paid the $5 to get into that park. Paid the $5 to get into that park, and I just said, screw it. I don't even want to go in there no more. I'm going to just go ahead and go home. So then I got to researching. Some more. This is going to be the third ramp that I'm trying to find, y'all. Now, I got there at 2:30. By the time I got to the third ramp, or, was looking for the third ramp, it was 5 o'clock. So that only leaves 2 hours to fish 110,000 acre lake. And, I had planned to be there for 3 or 4 hours earlier. So boom, I'll do some more research, Find another ramp that is inside of the bay that I want to go fish in anyway. So I'm like, boom, that's it. It's going to be shielded from the wind. It's got lily pads. It's got cypress trees. It looks like it's going to be some shallow cover there. Boom, got what I want. So I go on over there. And first when I try to walk in, they're like, oh, you need a mask. I'm like, dang, I forgot all about that hype trying to get on the water. So I went and got my mask, paid them $10 to launch, and I was good. Launched the boat effortlessly, got in, pulled the motor, started the motor. Motor started right up like she's supposed to because she's brand new. So this happened at Lake Marion, South Carolina. So I did that, launched the boat, went around to a spot that looked dope, started throwing the spin bait around. Spinner bait was spinning like it's supposed. They spinning. Money was looking good too. So she's spinning. I'm like, all right, this is good. Something's gonna hit this. About 5 minutes later, 3 or 4 casts, wow, I get smacked hard. So I'm like, rip that thing. I got an hour and a half. I need to solidify getting something in the boat. So I try to rip this 3 or 4 blade. This is willow leaf spinner bait. Two blades, 2 willow leaf blades. One first big blade was silver, smaller blade was gold. But it was like a shag color because in that, oh shit, 65, I'm doing 85. I need to slow down. So in that spot that, it's a huge river, like it's a big reservoir. If you guys got time, go Google Lake Marion right now and look at it, and you'll see where I was at. And that's what I was trying to do in that huge body of water. 2 hours to try and find some fish in that body of water. So yeah, you definitely should have been out on the water today. It was a beautiful day. Beautiful day. So I get smacked on the spinner bait. Bam! I try to rip this fish's lips off. I went to set, and I set so hard I damn near came out the boat. I don't know. The fish short striked it or something because I came up with nothing. I'm like, oh, it was no tension on the rod after I set or anything. So what's up, Ron? Fishtails RVA just checked in, guys. This is my guy right here. Ron is so cool. Yeah, it's a huge lake. 110,000 acres. If you guys don't know what 110,000 acres is, it's like, I'm talking about the thing was so big. Pause. One more time. Pause. It's 14 miles wide. What? 14 miles. That's how wide it was. So where I was going to launch from, the other side is 14 miles wide. That's crazy. So I was going to take the 9-9 where I was planning on launching first. I was going to take the 9-9 across that 14 miles to get, to where I wanted to go fish at. So, all right, guys, trivia question. If your John boat 9.9 Mercury has a top speed of 17 miles an hour, how long will it take you to go 14 miles? What up, Bass guy? What's good? Anybody got the answer? Anybody got the answer? It might be a prize in the works for whoever guesses or knows the answer to this. 55 minutes. David, all good, question mark. Come on, bro, you should know this. 45 minutes, 50, 45, 30 minutes. The boat has a top speed of 17 miles an hour. You got to go 14 miles. How long is it going to take you? 50 minutes? Hour? Okay. Now you got to incorporate with or against wind. Dude, hell, you got a point. With or against the wind. You are going into the wind, and there are 3-foot rollers on the body of water that you're on. So, therefore, you ain't going to be going those 17 miles an hour. Bass Guy Jamal. So I just got a comment from Bass Guy Jamal, and he said that he is a new YouTuber, and he started doing YouTube because of me. That's insane. That's crazy. Wow. I had no idea that I was that inspirational to some people. So I guess I got to keep doing what I'm doing, right? I think I'm going to just go ahead and quit this stuff, man. I'm going to just stop. Want to do it anymore. No more YouTube. When I was like, what? I don't know how to get the comments to stay there. It just disappeared. Ain't nobody answered the question. The prize is going away. So, but yeah, so 6K, yeah. I wasn't even 1,000 subs then. Yeah, to be honest, if you guys want to talk about starting your YouTube and stuff like that, I get that question a lot. You know, what do I need to do to start my YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, and what you need to think about doing is first you gotta start making content. You gotta start making decent content that people will want to look at and that will keep them entertained. With still being yourself, do not go out and start a YouTube channel and try to make up some non-real character that's not you. You gotta be yourself. That's the only way it's gonna work. Well, in my eyes, a lot of people do, I don't know, they got a lot of antics with them, and they, you know, just try to play to the YouTube crowd. But I think what's working for me and how I'm being successful as I am, which I'm not, I still got a long ways to go, but you know, I'm just doing me. Like, there's nothing that you will see on my channel that is not me being a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't try to conform or do anything. I just do me, and that's what's been working for me. Like, if I try to do something crazy that's out of the ordinary, that's not me, it's not right. So, first thing, be yourself. Second thing you have to do is try to start creating content and find your way. Because when you first start doing this, when you're talking to the camera, it's gonna feel really weird. Like, when I first started, you know, it was like, man, I'm talking to this camera. Like, I'd be walking around and people would be around me and see me talking into the phone or to the camera and be like looking at me all crazy. But you can't worry about that, because you got to explain what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to the camera. Always try, when you first start, I know how far, I think Tehran just wanted me to respond to his answer. He just wanted to see if I was going to see this. He asked me how far I could throw a frisbee. I have no idea, sir. So that was probably just something he threw out there for some reason. But a second thing that a lot of people fail to do, God damn, it's a mosquito or something in my truck biting the hell out of me. But look at the camera. Look at the camera. Don't look at it like you see how I'm looking at the screen right now. I'm looking at myself. You see how my eyes move back and forth? If I'm looking at the camera, it's like I'm looking at you. Lincoln, Nebraska in the building. Yeah, North Carolina. My favorite summertime lure is going to be the whopper plopper or a frog. Only female skeeters bite. 302 in the building. Yeah, so during the summertime, early in the morning, whopper plopper or a frog gonna be my favorite. Southern Tour, baby. Shout out to trolling on the RVA. Do I ever fish for flathead? No, haven't been fishing for flathead. Stephen, I still don't know how to say your name. Is it Stephen or Steven? 804. Yum dinger with a Carolina what? With a chartreuse blade. No, yeah. Oh, you talking about the worm. Yum dinger with a move to Kentucky trying to find some lakes. I don't know anything in Kentucky. Steven, okay. Steven has been a supporter like from when I had like 12 subscribers, man. He actually bought some gear and everything. Steph is the man. Caught fish in it, took a picture and sent it to me. Thanks, Vax. I appreciate the love, man. So yeah, dinger with an underspin is awesome. See, the thing that I have, what I have caught a lot of big fish on, you guys probably have watched some of my videos. That Carolina pumpkin and chartreuse yum dinger is official tissue, for real. I done caught 5, 6s, 7s with that yum dinger and Carolina pumpkin and chartreuse. And when it's cold outside, you just rip it in half. Keep the chartreuse part with the Carolina pumpkin. Put it on the Ned rig. Oh, it's phenomenal. That's actually what started one of the videos that I first put out. If you guys go back and look at like 200 and something, or like when I first started doing YouTube, one of the first videos that I put up was like a 6-pound bass, and he had Carolina pumpkin and yum dinger. Carolina pumpkin and chartreuse yum dinger in his mouth. That was like one of my first videos, so you know that yum dinger has been around for a while. Speed worm. 10-pound in Briary Creek. I want to see it. Dude Hale said he caught a 10-pounder in Briary Creek on a worm. I don't believe you, bro. I got to see that. I need some verification. So yeah, man, I'm just headed back to the house, man. It would be awesome if you guys look. I got stickers, I got socks, I got masks, I got all that good stuff on my merch shelf too. It'd be dope if you went ahead and copped. What? Wow. You guys gotta go follow Michael L right now. If you have him in your comment section, Michael L just donated $100 to this channel. Y'all have to go follow him right now. Yo, I appreciate that so much, Michael. That is insane, dude. Wow. That's crazy, man. Wow. You just like blew my mind with that one, dog. Yeah, I'm sure you do, dude. You ain't got them pictures in your old phone, man. That's crazy. Michael L, thank you so much. I would like, I don't know how to like, I gotta like mention you or something or tag you in my next video because that's amazing, dog. Wow. I don't know. You just stopped my whole flow with that one. Michael L, that's amazing right now. So all everybody that's got some type of alcohol near or by them all have to take a shot for Michael L and helping me to produce more great content. Y'all got to take a shot. I don't care what it is, beer, liquor. I don't care what it is. You got to take a shot or take one for me because I would. Like that's crazy. Thank you so much, Michael L. Really appreciate that. Your daughter's dude. Dude keeps telling us about this 10-pounder that he caught. You guys, we're gonna, dude. Hell, you gotta send me a. Oh, somebody took the drag. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, man, this Michael L. and he just blew my whole mind, man. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Dude, hell, I'm going, you got to contact me, Instagram or something, and make sure that you send me this picture of this 10-pounder that supposedly came out of Briary Creek. I don't believe you. I don't think nobody else in the chat believes you right now either. Guys, if you believe dude, throw a smiley face up in the comment section. Throw a smiley face if he's telling the truth. Did you fish with CEO? No, I just fished with CEO, man. That's who I want to fish with anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because people be going down there trying to do that shit. Yeah, send it to my send it to my Gmail. So I forgot what I was even talking about. I told y'all about my day. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So the story I was telling y'all about the ramp. People, why y'all slowing down looking at me all crazy? I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. You need to mind your business. All in my car. So I pulled up to the ramp. Motor started fine like it's supposed to. Pulled on off. Got smacked on the spinnerbait one time after like 4 or 5 casts. So after I got smacked on the spinnerbait, I'm like, all right, let me go up in this cypress because the cypress trees are crazy, y'all. Like, it's cypress trees. If you ever been to Briary Creek or the Chickahominy River, how the cypress trees are, imagine this place is like 10 times more cypress trees. So which cypress tree, cypress tree, cypress tree? They're all clustered up. But you're in 8 feet of water though. And it's lily pads coming up to the top of that 8 feet of water. In Virginia, we see lily pads. We know that it's not more than 3 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we'll have lily pads growing up. But these lily pads are different type of lily pads. They grow up 8 feet tall. And grass that grows up 8 feet tall. And it's like that in all the southern states that I went to. I had to like totally change how I fished in Virginia because down in these southern states like South Carolina, the place I went to, it had some shit of grass. Like it had a whole bunch of grass in it. I'm like, man, how do I stop? You know, I fished grass before, but not like this grass. I'm talking about the water's 10 foot deep, and to the top of it, you look at the graph, it's all freaking grass in 10 feet of water. It's like, what in the world? So anyway, I go around, I start throwing a Texas rig worm. I'm throwing this Texas rig worm and I get into the back of this like little cove. And in the front of the cypress trees. It's like a wall of cypress trees. There's a little gap, and then there's those lily pads that I was talking about spread right in front of the cypress tree, but they're like 2 or 3 feet off. So I threw up in there. Boom, I get hit, right? Wow, set the hook. Nothing. Nothing. Whole worm just came off the hook. How? I don't know. Then I go back. I put another worm on there, put another dinger on there. Where is this place at? Put another dinger on. Throw in a few feet over there from around it. Boom, I get smacked again. I'm like, okay. Waited a second. Seen my line moving. Set. Whole worm came off again. At this point, I'm pissed. I'm like, man, I do not know what is going on. Well, there's nothing working for me. Nothing. So at that point, I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going on. It must be me. That's what I need. I need that BP. It must be me. I can't figure this out. So I put another dinger on. There's a third dinger, yum dinger I didn't put on there. So I'm like, okay, this has got to work. So I put that money on there, go around to the other side, go to another side. Got it on there. And guess what happens? Boom! I get smacked. Fish bit the hell out the yum dinger. So I'm waiting. I see my line going. I know it's going sideways. I know this fish has this worm. Set the hook. Phew! Whiffing. Whiffed again. Nothing. Nothing there. So at this point, I look at my I had a VMC rugby jig. You guys know that that's my jam right there. So VMC rugby jig, 1/4 of an ounce. I look at this thing and my hook, instead of being, I don't know how to do. Anyway, y'all know how a hook goes, right? So you know how a hook is going up. My hook was bent ever so slightly. Instead of being like a U shape, it was almost like it was just a wider U shape. So what I think was happening, was when I went to set that hook, it was just opening up. So it opened up and allowed the worm and everything to come off without setting into the fish's mouth. Like he just grabbed the worm and was gone with it. So that happened to me 4 times today. And then that the people that owned the ramp that I launched out of, when I was leaving out, the dude was like, you got to be back in before dark. Like he was telling me he was very adamant that I be in before dark. I'm like, okay, not a problem. So at this point, it's 7:30. Yeah, it's about 7:15, 7:30. The sun's getting ready to go down. I'm like, man, I want to stay longer, but this dude gonna trip if I don't freaking come back in there, right? So I get all the way back to the ramp. When I get there, this dude ain't even in the dang on office. Because I swore he was just gonna be sitting in there waiting until everybody came off the water. No, he was gone. Yeah. So that's how my day went. I'll show you guys. It's gonna be on video, but I'm gonna show you guys what I did to my prop today, since I'm stopped here at the gas station. Show you what I did to my prop. What else I mess up? Oh, my license plate holder, but I MacGyvered that back together. And I gotta take a piss. Ugh. There he is. Die. You still ain't dead. Got him. I got him, y'all. I killed him. Look at him. Look at him. You looking sad now, pimp. Let me see how I turn this around. There you go. Look at him. He gone. He gone. He was gonna get him some more blood. Nah, bro, you dead. You was dead. Let me see. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys what I got over here. Dang on. Messing my prop up. I'm all crazy part two. So there it is right there. Look at that. Brand new prop. All scraped up. Mm-hmm. Yup. From banging on that dang on ground. And then up under here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get the camera right. See that? See all that? All of that came from banging on the ground as I was trying to launch the boat. Where's my wallet? Come on, man. I gotta have my wallet. Yep, I got it. So I'm just headed on back to the house, still in North Carolina. Looking forward to doing a whole bunch of editing. I really have to pee though. I'm gonna go through that first. Because it's about to be bad, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be real bad. I'm wondering if they're gonna tell me I gotta wear a mask. Nope. I just gotta pee. Gotta pee. Gotta pee. It's bad. It's so bad. Okay, we got the rest of it. Al baño. Ooh. I'm gonna put y'all down for a second. Y'all can't see this. All right. Just wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right there. Oh boy, it was so much better. Ugh. All right, my bad, guys. There we go. Boom. We good. That feels so much better. I've been holding that thing. Excuse me. I think I've been holding that for since I left North Carolina or South Carolina. I should have been and used the bathroom, but I didn't. And there you go. There you have it. Had to pee very, very badly. Very, very badly. I'm gonna throw some gas in here now so I don't get stranded on the highway. That'd be very bad as well. But it's about that time, guys. I'm almost home, like an hour or so. I appreciate everybody for jumping in on the live. We've been here for like an hour or so, but I'm about to sign off. You guys already know what it is. Whole bunch of new content coming out. motor builds, John boat to bass boat build, Southern State tour. It's We're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff coming up, you guys, and I'm gonna be fishing a whole lot more before the winter actually kicks in. So I appreciate all you guys for rocking with me, and until next time, keep them lines wet because it's all about the hook set. Let's get it.